welcome back to Sports the NEMO Way, the Seattle episode. Yes, we are talking about the Seattle Sports Mount Rushmore. Some more recent franchises in this city. Not a ton of super long history, but I feel like you can come away with some really great players here. So we'll get on it. Housekeeping wise, unfortunately, there's only 3 of us here tonight. We're going to go 2 episodes in a row without Uncle Doug, which I think might be a first time ever.
Yeah.
We did that 2 episodes in a row.
The 3 amigos.
Yeah, myself, Ray, and Drew are here. Wade's gone again. Imagine that. Brock decided that he sucked at trivia, so he's gone again.
Well, I mean, at least he knows.
Maybe he's on the island.
Yeah, maybe he's at the island. He didn't really disclose where he was at, so
Okay.
maybe.
I'll have to check in with reception and see what's going on.
Yeah, and no guest this episode. Hopefully we'll have one next week. With that being said, let's get started. Ray, do you have a member of our Seattle Mount Rushmore for us?
I do. But which one do I want to start with? Well, I guess I'll start with Supersonic, I guess. Went with old Gary Payton.
Yeah, I Gary Payton.
So do I.
And Dad's got Gary Payton too as well.
All right, sweet. Times 4. Cool. He played 13 years in Seattle. He's a Hall of Famer, 9-time All-Star, 95-96 Steals champion, 9-time All-NBA, 90-91 All-Rookie team, 9-time All-Defensive, 95-96 Defensive Player of the Year, NBA 75th Anniversary team, and his career, I think I put it down with Seattle, is 18.2 points, 2.1 steals, 7.1 assists, and 4.2 rebounds. First time in Seattle, I think.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And he also shot 47% from the field, 32% from 3, and 72% from the free throw line.
Now, these Seattle teams were pretty badass when they were about that little 5-year stint there in the 90s. Him and Kemp and
Detlef
Shrimp, Hurley Hawkins.
I think Sam Perkins was there.
Sam Perkins was there.
Yeah.
They had, what was it, some guy named something Johnson as their center. They had another good shooter off the bench, I think, too, and I can't remember his name. But they had a squad up there, and if you'd ever watched Chris Paul and Blake Griffin on the Clippers doing Lob City, this was fucking Lob City before its time. And Gary Payton, he was a pretty good lockdown defender, but he could score when he needed to, and the motherfucker did throw up some dimes.
I mean, Gary Payton's definitely in the conversation for greatest defensive guard of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I think the things that stand out most for Gary Payton is, like you said, 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, and 9-time All-Defense. Those are all the same 9 seasons. He did all 3 of those for 9 straight seasons.
For about a decade, he was that guy at point guard.
He was that guy, exactly.
I mean, nickname's the Glove.
Right.
Yeah.
And he also, I think, Ray was getting ready to touch on it, but they went to the finals and lost to Mike.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the thing to do in the 90s, but
yeah. I mean,
and they didn't totally shit the bed. I mean, they pulled 4-2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Gary would say, the coach made a bad decision. He didn't let him guard Mike. Because when Gary started guarding Mike in games 3 and 4, it was totally different.
Yeah. Well,
that was always funny to hear. I'm like, Gary, you're a really good defender, but I don't know if you really slowed him down as much as you thought.
Right.
They just happened to win those games when. So I always think that's funny. But that was the 96 one, right? That's the first of the second 3-peats. That's the first one Michael gets when he comes back, I believe.
Yeah, because the last 2 was
the last 2 are Utah, yeah.
The last 2 are definitely Utah. The first one is the Lakers. And it's the Sun. No, it's Portland, then the Suns.
Yeah, and so the Supersonics are 4th, yeah. I mean, they took them to a good series. I mean, that's about what everyone did. Took Michael to 6.
Yeah, I mean, you can only do what you can.
Yeah.
You know?
He did finally get his ring, but just as a bench player for the Heat later.
Yeah.
way later.
As Wade would say, that doesn't count. But
Yeah, I always like to say that when Wade's around. I'm like, he's got a ring, Wade. Nope. No.
And he also played for the Lakers for like a year, right?
Yeah, he was on that 04 team, him and Karl Malone.
they probably should have won a championship.
Yeah, they should have.
All right. Well, Drew, do you have another Mount Rushmore inductee for us?
I do. I'm going to go with one of the Mariners. I'm going to go with old Ken Griffey Jr.
Of course. I didn't think there was any doubt.
That's what I thought. I thought right away when I thought Seattle, I was like, Ken Griffey Jr. I was like, you can't not. I mean, he won an MVP in Seattle. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's a 13-time All-Star. I think 10 of them came in Seattle. He won 10 Gold Gloves, all of them in a row in Seattle. He won 7 Silver Sluggers, again, all coming in Seattle. He won an All-Star Game MVP. I think he won, was it 3 home run derby champions all in a row, too,
right,
I believe, in Seattle. He was the face of that franchise for a good while. Not just the franchise, but of the league, too. Everyone loved Ken Griffey Jr.
I mean, he appeared in movie, which was the one with the twins.
Oh, yeah.
Rookie, no. It
The
was,
Little Big League.
Little Big League.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his own video game for Super Nintendo, which I fucking love playing.
Yep.
I mean, he was all over the place. There wasn't a place there for a while you wasn't seeing Ken Griffey Jr.
I mean, he also led the league in home runs 4 times during this era when we knew everyone else in the league was using steroids and who else knew what else they were shooting themselves up with.
Right.
Because, I mean, he has 2 back-to-back seasons of 56 and then 49 and 48 on either side. I mean, but then we talk about his play in the outfield, 10 straight Gold Gloves. I mean, he makes crazy catches. You could watch those for hours on YouTube. I mean, that's how he got hurt. Tore up his ankle on the wall, unfortunately. But he would make those catches, so no one thought of before he did it. I mean, he was just amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the speed was insane. The cannon of an arm was insane. And his raw hitting talent was just off the charts.
I said, we know a Mariners fan, and we know Buddy loves Ken Griffey Jr.
Of course.
I know Buddy doesn't like all the Seattle sports, but I think Seattle fans that love all of them obviously love Ken Griffey Jr. So I thought it was a pretty obvious pick.
No, I didn't think we could do a Seattle Mount Rushmore without King Griffey. And I didn't think it was a stretch by any imagination.
No.
But that being said, I think it's my turn. And since we've already come up with 2 different sports, I'm going to go ahead and add the third sport that is not brand new to the city and go football. And I'm going to go with Steve Largent.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dad and I both picked Steve Largent.
Okay.
Steve Largent obviously played for the Seattle Seahawks for 14 years. He played his whole career there. He is a Hall of Famer, 7-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, All 80s team, and he won a Walter Payton Man of the Year. His career stats, he has a little over 800 receptions for 13,000 yards, 16 yards per reception, and 100 exactly TDs. In the course of his career, he did lead the league in yards once, yards per game once, yards twice, yards per game once. And when I said he was, man, I'm telling you what, man, Pro Football Reference is being a bastard. I said he was only a 1-time All-Pro, which did sound weird to me when I said it. I forgot it's only first team.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. He has 4 second teams, so he's a 5-time All-Pro.
Okay, that sounds better.
Yeah. He also received MVP votes 1 year and Offensive Player of the Year votes 1 year. So, yeah, I mean, Seattle doesn't have the Seattle Seahawks don't have a super storied football franchise.
No.
Where we're like the Cowboys, where we're choosing from 20 Hall of Famers or something. But Steve Largent kind of stood out to me when I thought about them, so I ended up going with him. Obviously, they do have some other pretty good players, and they also have the team that won the Super Bowl. I did give some of them some thought.
Yeah.
You know, Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, you know, guys
Sam
like that.
Darnold.
Yeah, I guess you have Sam Darnold with the guys
yeah.
now.
When I made my list, they hadn't won the Super Bowl yet. I made my list.
I knew they just won the Super Bowl, but I didn't even look at anybody now. I was like,
I didn't look at
no.
anybody from this year, no.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They've won 2 Super Bowls, but no one like really pops out, I
And
guess.
nobody was on both teams.
No. And like no one won any awards.
No.
Like outside, like when Russ and them did it, Russ never won MVP. I don't think he even got a vote or anything like that.
I don't even think any of the Legion of Boom got Defensive Player of the Year.
No, I don't think none of them did. Honestly, the best one might have been Bobby Wagner.
Right, yeah.
But
He's
never
definitely turned out to have the best career after
Yeah.
all of it. But,
Yeah.
just because his longevity has
if
been
he
so much better.
he could end up keep playing. He could be the all-time tackler if he.
Yeah, I saw the other day how somebody said how many he was behind Ray Lewis or whatever, but I was like,
because he's one of 3 guys with over 2,000 tackles. I mean, he had like 100 and something this last year. So if someone will sign him, I mean, if he keeps producing, I guess.
Absolutely. All right, well, we got 3 straight unanimous. We gonna be able to keep this going, Ray?
Well, I hope you all picked the same one I got.
All right, well, who you got?
Another baseball fella from the Japanese area. Played 14 years in Seattle. Hall of Famer, MVP, Rookie of the Year, 10-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove, 3-time Silver Slugger, 2-time batting title, All-Star MVP, 1,181 runs, 2,542 hits, 99 home runs, 633 RBIs, and 438 stolen bases. This psychopath is named Ichiro Suzuki.
Yeah, I went with Ichiro, and so did Dad.
But not Alex.
Not Alex.
No,
Wow.
and I'm gonna be a dick about this because I think you all are absolutely wrong, and I think we'll call a Seattle fan that'll agree with me.
Oh, okay. You said your dad went with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, instead of me spitting off my non-knowledge of baseball, let's hear your rebuttal here.
Well, I went with Edgar Martinez,
Okay.
Who has part of the stadium named after him. They call him Mr. Mariner.
Okay.
He's a Hall of Famer, 7-time All-Star, 5-time Silver Slugger, 2-time batting title. He won a Clemente Award. He played his entire 18-year career with Seattle. He's one of the greatest DHs of all time.
Oh, okay.
And yes, they have a area of the stadium named after him. Beloved in his city, never left. It's Edgar Martinez.
Okay, so he played 4 more years in Ichiro.
He did.
What made him a better player than Ichiro?
Oh, I didn't say he was a better player than Ichiro.
Oh.
I didn't make that case.
Oh, no. He's just saying he's more popular.
Oh, so you're picking the popular vote. Okay.
It's close. I figured Edgar might come up tonight.
Although Edgar wasn't bad.
No, he's not a bad player. I mean, like you
Yeah.
said, 7-time All-Star, 5 Silver Sluggers, and he is one of the best DHs. Trying to think, and he was on the one team, right? That they won all those games.
Uh-huh. That was what, 01 maybe?
I think so. Is that Ichiro's rookie? Or didn't they play together?
They would have overlapped. I don't think
Yeah.
by a ton, but 3 or 4 years maybe.
Because Martinez was first, right? And then Ichiro come in?
Yeah, I mean Edgar was there like in the 80s.
Yeah, the
Oh,
80s
okay,
and
cool.
90s. So yeah, he would have been.
Yeah, 2001 is the year they won 116 games. Oh crap! I closed that page. I didn't see if Ichiro was there that year. Yeah, Ichiro was on that team as well. Yeah, that was Ichiro's rookie year.
That's what I thought.
Yep. They would have had like Jay Buhner would have been there. One of the Boones would have been there. Was that Brett Boone that played there?
I think Brett did.
Brett.
Yeah, Brett
Yeah.
Boone would have been there. Obviously Edgar and Ichiro.
I was trying to think of the pitchers. Randy Johnson just left.
Was it
I
right after
believe.
he left?
It's got to be, I think, because he wins in Arizona in was it 02 or 01?
Freddie Garcia, Aaron Seeley, Paul Abbott, Jamie Moyer.
Oh, Paul Abbott's that's the one I recognize.
Yeah, I mean Jamie Moyer is probably I don't know if he's the best that year, but probably had the best career of any of those guys. And Aaron Seeley was pretty good for a while. Freddie Garcia had a couple good years.
Well, get the Seattle guy on the phone. I want to hear what he's got to say.
You want to hear, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can call, but I can't guarantee he's gonna answer because last time I was like, "Hey, can I call you?" He's like, "I'm at work."
Oh,
Okay.
So, but yeah, we should talk though.
I don't know. I just thought
Only 5 guys though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I figured most of them would be those first 4. I knew Ichiro would be the one where I was like, I didn't know if everyone
What
would
up,
agree
buddy?
on it. Oh, here we go.
You got a second? You're on the pod.
Yeah.
So we are doing the city of Seattle's Mount Rushmore. Okay. So and we had 4 guys get in unanimously with King Griffey Jr., Steve Largent, and Gary Payton. But we have 2 guys we're arguing over for the last spot, both of which are Mariners. So we needed your Mariner opinion between Ichiro and Edgar Martinez.
Oh, that's tough.
Okay.
I'm a homer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm biased to it. But I don't know. I would pick Ichiro personally.
Yes.
I mean, I think his accolades speak for themselves compared to Edgar's.
What about Edgar's popularity?
I mean, I don't even think that. I bet if you put them in a popularity contest, I think Ichiro would still come out on top.
Yeah. So sure about this.
I mean,
I was very sure.
so I don't know. I'd probably put Ichiro in there. I mean, his accolades kind of speak for themselves. Like, Rookie of the Year, MVP, 10-time Gold Glove, 10-time. You know, like I understand like Edgar, the importance that he had, like for those early teams and stuff like that. But even Ichiro, whenever he was at the end of his career, he asked to be traded so Seattle could gain more assets, and he even workouts and travels with the team still, and is still one of the scouts. I don't know.
I do know he's still involved with the franchise.
Yeah, he's still real heavily involved with all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I think if you're gonna put someone as a face of Seattle sports, I mean, I think he'd be right there with the other 3 that you mentioned.
All right, fair enough. You would know more than I would.
That would be my pick.
Hell yeah.
All right,
There we go.
You made Drew and Ray happy.
So I guess you were the one going for Edgar, huh?
I was like, part of the stadium's named after him.
It is. This is true, but I have a feeling that the next stadium will be Suzuki Stadium.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we'll see. I don't know. I just think like even if you look at the diversity of the crowds after he came to he just has a lot of international support as well. And
That's true.
Like even all the players that are coming into the league, like the Japanese and Korean-based players, like they all they just idolize this guy and look up to this guy, and so I don't know. I just think that he holds a lot bigger piece of maybe not necessarily the city, but all all the internationals coming into the league today, like they just talk about this guy, so I don't know. I think he's just had a bigger impact on the city and the franchise, to be honest with you.
Sweet.
All right, we'll go with Ichiro.
Buddy, what would be your top 4 if
Hey,
you could
do
pick?
what you need to do, but that's just my opinion.
Ray wants to know if you changed any of our other top 4.
No.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I like Sean Alexander if you're going to go football, but
Oh,
I mean, he was
okay.
more like a 3-season guy. Largent is the face of that. Like, I think that's fair with the football side of things.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the only other person I could have thought of would have been like, on the basketball side, maybe like the Sean Kemp. But I think Gary Payton was more
Well-rounded.
Consistent. He was there a little longer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then like same with Alexander. I mean, Largent was the epitome of consistency, and whenever it comes to that side of the things. So no, I think those are all fair statements, fair candidates.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we appreciate the help.
Sorry, I don't got a trivia question for you guys today.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't warn you I was going to call you today, so that's on
That's
me.
true.
That's
It's
true.
all good. I'll catch you guys later.
All right,
Okay.
everybody. Thanks.
Best of luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well.
Well, I was wrong. So,
How the turntables have.
Look at us go,
turned.
Ray.
Yeah. How about that?
yeah. Well, I will say this. Maybe I should have seen it coming better than I did, but like Ray's Buddy's 2 favorite players in baseball history are Ichiro and Ricky Henderson. So yeah.
Edgar's not a bad pick. It makes sense.
Oh
He
yeah,
would-
for sure.
he
I'm
has
not
good-
embarrassed by my
No,
pick. Yeah.
no. It's like I said, I saw it on the list, and who knows? Maybe Wade had it. I don't know. Like I have no idea. But I just thought, really, since Ichiro had that MVP his first year in the league, so I was like, I don't know. I really thought I had to go with it, and then he was just so consistent for so long in Seattle.
For sure. Well, I guess that rounds out our 4. I mean, you're looking at Gary Payton, you're looking at King Griffey Jr., Steve Largent, and Ichiro Suzuki. I mean, I would say, is it like, completely stacked? Like, holy crap, no. But that's a pretty good 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally think King Griffey Jr. is an all-time great baseball player.
Suzuki's. I mean, Ichiro's up there.
I mean, well, first off, all 4 of these guys are in their respective Hall of Fames.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna run in the next couple of weeks. We're gonna run into some stuff where we're not gonna have Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Maybe not next week, but the coming weeks after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
I mean, Steve Largent, when he retired, was one of the greatest receivers of all time.
I was trying to think, what did he retire as the all-time leader?
I think he was. I think he had most of the receiving stats and stuff before Jerry Rice took over all of it. But I think he had a lot of it. And the way he played and stuff, and obviously the way the game plays now, his stats don't look as crazy. But for back then, his stats and stuff were crazy.
You think about it. In 1985, so we're talking about mid-'80s. We're talking about your Bears team.
Yeah.
That crazy defense team. He had a season in 1985. He had 79 catches for 1,287 yards and 6 touchdowns. That's a big receiving year for mid-'80s.
Who was throwing him the ball? What quarterbacks do we know from Seattle?
Right.
The ones we think of are Russell Wilson, I guess Sam Darnold now, and which was it, Matt Hasselbeck?
Yeah, Matt Hasselbeck was there.
Other than that, I don't know any quarterbacks past 2000s.
Yeah,
I can't name it. Dad would probably be able to name one of the old quarterbacks you watched.
Dave Craig was their starting quarterback that season.
Yeah, but 2 first names. Dangerous.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure Dave Craig wasn't his quarterback his whole career. I'm sure.
No, he threw 3,600 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 20 picks.
Oh. I guess Dave was just slinging the ball around.
Well-rounded.
He had a completion percentage of 53%.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, well.
So anyway, I think that ends the Mount Rushmore part of our episode and leads us into trivia.
Holy crap. Trivia with two guys. Head to head tonight.
I think we should just get all the points, Drew, and just take.
It's fine. I'm here with that agreement. As long as I'm here and we get that agreement. What is the name of the Seattle hockey franchise?
There you go. Please ask that one.
This is not Jeopardy. We will refrain from putting our answer in the form of a question. Thank you. But it's 5 questions in Seattle this evening. Yeah, I have 2 contestants. One named Drew, one named Alex. And I'll read off the scores and we can get to the question portion. Alex has 2. Wade has 2. Doug has 5. Drew has 8. And Brock is not available this evening.
And
So-
His score is not available
his
either.
score is 0.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know that. It's 0.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Indeed.
Yep.
All right, here's question number 1. What stadium was once home for both the Mariners and the Seahawks? Give me the name of the stadium.
No idea. I remember when they built the new Mariner Stadium. Which
Yeah.
at the time was what? Petco?
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I think they've changed the name of it since then.
Yeah. Trying to remember the old one. I don't
I have no idea.
know the old Seattle.
Key Arena.
Yeah.
I know Key Arena.
Yeah. We'll write something.
I'm writing something. I'll have an answer written down anyway. Won't be right, but I'll. All right, I got an answer.
Drew, are you locked in?
Well, I wrote this down. I think something else sounds better, but
Okay.
So
I'll
let me
give you
write-
another
let me-
10 seconds.
let me change it. But I got it, yeah. Okay. I put Lincoln Field.
Okay.
I put Petco.
It is the Kingdom.
I did know that.
It sounds familiar now that I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where Griffey was hitting all his home runs.
At the
Yeah.
King, yeah.
Damn it.
The Kingdom. All right, ready for question number 2?
Yeah.
All right, what Seattle commentator coined the phrase after a grand slam? Get out the rye bread, Grandma. It's a grand salami time.
I remember people saying Grand Salami.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. I say people still say Grand Salami, but do I know who the first person to say it was? No.
And this person's from Seattle.
The Seattle commentator for the Mariners commentator.
I can't even name a Seattle commentator, more or less a Mariners one.
Yeah, but say I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with a name.
Get out the rye bread, Grandma. It is grand salami time.
All right, I got an answer.
I don't have anything, so we can go ahead.
I put Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might have been right if you would have put Big as his first name. But the correct answer is Dave Newhouse.
Okay, that's
All
cool.
right.
Yep. Don't know who Dave.
All right. Question number 3. Who was the Seahawks' first 1,000-yard rusher in team history?
Oh,
Ooh.
team history.
Who was the Seahawks' first 1,000-yard rusher in team history?
All right, I got an answer. I'm pretty sure it's not right, but I got an answer.
I'm writing a guy down that I know did it.
Yeah, this guy did it.
Yeah. All right, I got it.
Okay.
Sean Alexander.
Yeah, I put Sean Alexander.
Nope. He has the exact same name as a quarterback, Kurt Warner.
Oh. Yeah, I mean the Kurt Warner we all are familiar with definitely didn't rush for 1,000 yards.
No, he was not
Definitely not.
running. No,
He may not have rushed for 1,000 yards in his career.
bet he didn't. It's a good chance.
All right, this is looking real good for me this week. But question number 4. Which nickname was not officially submitted for consideration for the NFL team that would eventually become the Seahawks?
Don't you have to give us options?
No.
No.
Hold on. Read the question again.
Which nickname was not officially submitted for consideration for the NFL team that would eventually become the Seahawks?
So we have to pull a name
Out
that
of
was
your
not-
ass.
that was
Yeah.
not submitted.
Right.
That could be anything. I bet Bob wasn't submitted.
But I have one written down here.
that they wanted, but they didn't submit, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for? So
Do you want me to come up with a different question? Is this too much for you?
I mean, I'll guess. I mean,
I'll
but,
guess.
like,
Yeah, it's just so they wanted this, but no one submitted the nickname.
Right.
How did they decide?
I don't know. I'm not part of this crazy committee.
Because I remember when the Thunder did it, and the Thunder put it up to a vote. Like,
Yeah,
to the
well, that's what
city.
the Utah Mammoths. They just put it out for really. They picked like 4 of them. And they all just voted on it.
I got an answer, by the way.
Okay.
Drew does not, apparently.
I don't know.
We have flow tonight.
Anything.
All right, I got my answer.
I said the Storm.
I said the Dragons.
It was the Sockeyes.
The Sockeyes.
Do you have a story behind this?
No.
I'm very disappointed, Ray.
Well, you know, sometimes we gotta have a down question week, you know. Kind of like you guys are having down answer week this time. It's kind of mirroring Philly.
Yeah, Philly was rough. Seattle's rough.
All right. Let's see. I'll get question 5. Alvin Davis was the American League Rookie of the Year in 1984, but he didn't start the season with the Mariners, whose injury, and I mean player, got him to the big leagues that April 7th. So what I'm saying is, what player got injured for him to get into the lineup?
Okay. Can we know what position Alvin Davis played?
Yeah, we can look it up.
Yeah, I must say, it's a big difference if he's a pitcher or not.
That's also true. Yeah, as a pitcher, we're all putting outfielders.
That's what I'm saying. Putting first baseman now, now I gotta think of Mariners that were on the 84 team. Alvin Davis. The name sounds somewhat familiar.
This is the year you were born, right?
Yeah. Looks like first baseman.
All right, I'm writing the answer down.
Okay.
Got one. Bang, bang.
All right.
I went ahead and put Edgar.
That's what I did. I put Edgar as well.
It's Ken Phelps.
Oh. Well,
I was shut out.
I was as well.
Ah, man. I feel like Pedro Martinez this week.
It's horseshit.
Well, I mean, we got time. You want me to ask another question? I'll give you all a second chance.
Sure.
Okay, let me look up a bonus.
Bonus question. We love bonus questions.
Yeah, especially when we're the only ones here.
Yeah. Ask something good, Ray.
Nope. All right, which one do I want to ask here?
Oh,
I know that site. I play on that site.
oh, Ray got it right.
Okay. Who was the first Mariners pitcher with 50 saves in a season?
50 saves.
I know
50
one.
saves.
I know one that did it, but I don't know if he's the first one.
All right, I got an answer written down.
Okay.
I do as well.
I don't know. I don't know how good I feel about it, but
I feel all right. I know he did it. It happened so recently. I doubt. I put Edwin Diaz.
Okay.
put Nelson.
Got it.
No way. I knew he did it, but he did it like 2018, 2019, I think, with them. So I was like, there's someone else that's got it.
2018, Edwin Diaz is named the American League Reliever of the Month, and in April, June, July, and August, his 57 saves are tied with Bobby Thigpen for the second highest single season total of all time. All right, so there's your bonus question, guys.
Woo! Glad we did bonus.
How long's this episode been, Ray?
We're at 34.
Oh, 34 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything? Well, baseball season's ramping up. You know, we're getting ready. We're going to be putting out a baseball preview episode before long.
hopefully you Mariners fans can get back to the playoffs again. And
Well, any quick tidbits you guys want to throw in for spring training coming up?
Spring training is going on right now.
Yeah,
Going on
it's
right
happening
now?
right now.
Unfortunately, though, spring training will probably be over before this episode comes out.
Yeah, we'll probably be into the season and we'll be starting what we said. Who knows what will be going on?
But I'm feeling fairly confident about my Red Sox. Hey, by the way, did you see the deal the Cardinals are running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think you have to be sitting in Big Mac land though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you have to be up there. I think something about it has to be during the week as well. There's some stipulations and stuff behind it too as well.
Expand on the deal here.
Well, for $29, you get your seat, and then you get unlimited Coke products and unlimited hot dogs and French fries.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good deal. And if it isn't Big Mac land, I mean, those are decent seats.
Oh, yeah.
And you get as much food and Coke as you want.
Well, how much are seats?
I mean, normally a seat is more expensive than that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you can get into like bleacher seats for like $25-$30.
Yeah. But then you got to pay for all your food and stuff.
And but a Coke is like $9.
Yeah.
Right.
And like a hot dog is like $8.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll pay $80 for that seat.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah. That's.
No, a couple years ago, we took Evan and I took Drayton and Delaney to a Royals game, and the Royals were sucking at the time, so they were running deals. And for $25, you got a soda, a hot dog in your seat, and we thought that was a great deal. But this is like
unlimited,
unlimited hot dog and French fries and Coke. Like,
yeah, no, it's a great deal.
I mean, I'm sure part of it they had to make a deal with Coke. I'm sure, but still, like, and attendance was way down in St. Louis last year.
Yeah, and it's not looking great this year. It's gonna be another optimistic year.
All right, let's be honest. They're probably going to suck ass this year. They've traded away most of their good talent,
which is fine. Like as a Cardinals fan, I'm like, okay, it's for the best.
At least you know now. Like the rebuild. It's not just like, hey guys, look at these old guys we got. But Contreras is gone, Donovan's gone, Arenado's gone.
What's his face? The pitcher, Sonny Gray's gone.
Sonny Gray's gone. Yeah.
They just traded them, got prospects. Like, let's let these young guys play and let's see who's good.
Yep.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Like.
And hey, while you're not doing anything, come down to the stadium and eat fucking as many hot dogs as you want and get fucking sugar rushes and let's do this shit.
Ray's all about sugar rushes. We find that about that on Blockbuster Bums.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We might see Ray at Cardinals games this year again.
Just guzzling Coke.
Yeah. Man, that's a good deal, dude. I'm down for that.
No, yeah, because at first someone thought, they said, what are the Arizona Cardinals? I was like, no, it's the St. Louis Cardinals. I was like, yeah. And they're like, what, really? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, so.
Oh, yeah, dude.
They should do more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
not just them, but like other franchises. Why not?
I mean, I 100% agree with you, but like, baseball is the one sport that's still relatively affordable, and the atmosphere is for families.
Yeah.
Like, we were at Royals games before where like guys in the crowd would get drunk and start cussing and stuff, and the usher would come down and be like, you either stop or you can leave.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But like, you go to a football game, there's a fight 5 times during the game.
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to get your people out of the way so you don't like, get hit. And by the way, dude, my boys are big sports fans. Of come up with us, being in their sports fans. And I take them to baseball games every year. And this year we're going to 3 baseball games, and I've already got tickets for. And which, people listening might be like, that's not very many. But when the closest team is 2 hours away,
Yeah.
like that's a decent amount.
Yeah.
But like they were like, Dad, can we please go to a basketball game this year? Like, I'd really like to go. We've never been to one. I'd like to go to one. And so
That gets even harder.
yeah, and Evan and I started looking, and I was like, hey, like, I was like, I put Evan kind of in charge of it. I was like, look at Indiana, look at Memphis, look at Oklahoma City, and look at Milwaukee.
You know, look at
I
Chicago.
didn't really want to go to Chicago.
I don't blame you.
But, dude, it was going to cost me like $2 fucking grand to go to a baskall game.
Yeah.
no, basketball and football are expensive.
Yeah, and I was like, nah. I was like, we can do it, but not this summer or not this year. Not this, because it was going to have to be in the next couple months. I'm like, I'm not showing out $2 grand in the next couple months. Like, so I was like, we'll save up for a future endeavor. But this is what they keep talking about with load management. Like, if I have to save up $2 grand to take my kids to a basketball game, and then all the stars sit out I'm gonna be livid, man.
Yeah, you just go there one of those nights where nobody plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see that stuff like when stars will play. Like, I flew or drove so many miles to come see you play, and we're not playing.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry, man. My ball sack hurt, and I got to sit out. Man.
Well,
no, like football games are ridiculous. Like, I mean, as a Bears fans, prices are crazy to go to Bears games.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's like that for other football teams too. But I'm like, and they're not like they're great seats either. It's like the most cheap seats, and it's just like $300-$400 a seat. I'm like, that's crazy.
Man, I know three people, which is kind of crazy, that have Chiefs season tickets. And I'm like, those have got to be ridiculously expensive.
Especially now.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how that works. You know, do you just have to pay the price difference every year when it goes up? Because, like, two of the guys I know had season tickets when they sucked.
Oh, well, that.
You know what I mean? So, like, do they still, like, do every year they have to pay more? You know, when the prices go up?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like once
they
you're
get
invested,
locked
you
in?
should get
Like-
something.
Well,
Yeah,
are they
like-
like certain seats, or you get to pick the seats, or how does that work?
Well, I don't know how it works for them. I do know that, like, to a certain extent, you get to pick your seats when you're a season ticket
Oh,
holder.
You have like areas in the stadium you
Yeah.
can pick from.
Right. But yeah, like it's the same two seats or whatever however many you have. It's the same seats for every game for the whole year. Like you're
Right.
not moving. Like I have two here for this game, two over there for this game. No,
Yeah.
it's like these are my seats, and I have them every game.
Well, I
this
almost
year.
feel like it should be like a price lock to an extent, but I mean, with mild inflation added, like
Yeah.
just not like, oh, now we're doing good, so we're gonna tack on $2,000 to it. You know,
Right? Yeah.
You know, it should be some kind of
But you know that's how it
Upkeep
works.
charge.
You know that's probably how it works.
yeah.
They got Patrick Mahomes and got good, and all of a sudden season tickets doubled or tripled.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, but yeah, like, I'm not asking for season tickets. I don't live close enough to anywhere to have season. I'm not. I mean, like, I know, like I said, I know three people that have season tickets to the Chiefs. The Chiefs play 3 hours from here, but they only play once a week. They don't play like baseball games. You know, they play like sometimes they'll play 20 straight days.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you live,
You know?
say we were down like live in the Chesterfield area outside Cardinals, it would probably be a great deal to get season tickets.
Yeah.
Like you could drive down like after work if they were playing one of their night games and like still get home at a decent time.
Schaller gets either season tickets or partial season tickets every year.
Yeah, you might as well. Like you
Yeah.
can just go down there.
Yeah, you ain't
Like-
doing nothing, especially with the hot dog deal. Be like, hey, get dinner at the stadium. We'll get a couple beers. You know, just chill
Mm-hmm.
out for 3 hours.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. You just chill out that night. Like, so you want to go relax, just go and watch the game. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be nice, but we can't do that. You can't drive 2.5 hours down and 2.5 back.
Yeah.
Like,
And still get up for work or school or
yeah, whatever.
the next day.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, like I used to work for a guy that had season tickets to the Cardinals, which is like you said, 2.5 hour drive for us. And when he wasn't using them, he'd offer them to me periodically and be like, "Hey, I actually, your dad went with me a couple times."
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I would get season tickets, and at the time he was offering them to me, like the years I worked for him, I didn't have a reliable car, so like my deal always was, I'll give you a ticket if you'll drive me to the stadium. Because I didn't want, like, my car wasn't very reliable, so I was like, I'm not driving it into St. Louis. Like,
No, they'll drive to St. Louis and
Yeah.
then it won't start or
Yeah,
something.
right,
Yeah, if something
exactly.
happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I think I went with your dad a couple times, and then I went with Schaller once or twice.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And I was just like, hey, drive me down, you get a free ticket. Like, yeah. So,
Nice.
No, yeah, season tickets are good for if you can get to the stadium close, and like if you live there. But like people that, I mean, areas like we're at, where we're over 2 hours away from the closest sports franchise.
I mean,
like-
the Cardinals are Cardinals and Blues are our closest for those two sports, which is like 2.5, like you said. But then in basketball, our closest is probably Chicago,
which
which is
is,
5 hours.
but
Yeah.
and also it's downtown Chicago, which
Right, which is awful.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
no part
then-
of that.
it's
And then for football would be the Chiefs, which is 3 hours.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you're better off just going to wrestling events, which is the WWE, some kind of concert, and then just stick in the baseball, because that's probably the three most affordable shit you're going to be able to do.
Yeah, baseball is still affordable. I mean, it can be when you have that many like games in a season. It's easier too, but the other ones it's rough.
what baseball stadiums have you guys been to?
I've been to Old Bush.
I've been to Old Bush and New Bush, and that's it.
Really, Drew? You haven't even been to Kansas City?
We've never been to Kansas City. I've been to most football stadiums. I've been to to Soldier Field. I've been to Arrowhead, and then I was at Edwards Jones Dome before the Rams left. So I've been to those three, but I've only ever been to Busch and Old Busch.
I've only been to like 2 football stadiums. One was the Iowa Stadium. We went up there, and then the Aloha Stadium in Hawaii.
Drew, like you should just tell me this shit, man. Like I go to Kaufman every year. You could just tag along and go to fucking Kaufman with us, man. Like
I hear you talk about it all the time, but we never went.
So I've been to Kaufman. I've been to Old Busch and New Busch. And then I've been to Miller Park, which is where the Brewers play.
Yep.
I've been to, what is it called, Arlington, which is where the Rangers play.
Yeah, which I think Miller Park, I think it just got changed to like American Family Park or whatever now. Yeah.
Yeah.
American Family.
I feel like I'm missing one or two, but...
Have you been to Cincinnati?
No, but I am going to Cincinnati this year.
Oh, okay.
So.
Have you been up to Minnesota? Did you go up there? Or were you planning on it and then that got
canceled.
Okay.
But
did you... I know Wade went out there. Did you get to see Uncle Derek out in Baltimore?
No, I didn't get
I know Wade went
Wade went to Baltimore, and I thought they were going to try and go to Washington, but I don't know that they
I don't think it worked out, yeah. Obviously, Brock's been to a bunch of stadiums. Him and his dad are trying.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this a couple. They've went to everyone besides the Pirates in the Cardinals division, so they've been to Wrigley. And they went to the White Sox stadium.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid that I haven't been to the 2 in Chicago.
Yeah, like we haven't went to Wrigley either. Me and my friends talked about it one year, but it's
and my wife is a Cubs fan, so we always talk about going to Wrigley. But like, I think they changed the name of it, but it used to be U.S. Cellular Field, where the White Sox.
Yeah,
play.
I don't
in
even
like
know.
An awful neighborhood.
Yeah, it's
and like
they're on the south side, right? Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know that I want to take my kids down there.
And they're not good.
Yeah,
so like people aren't gonna act right. Like,
right. Yeah.
Like I don't want to be down. Like,
yeah.
No, and then Brock's been up to Minnesota. This last summer they just went to Colorado and Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, they've been down to Texas. I think they went to both of them down there, the Astros and the Rangers.
I have been to Minute Maid, but I've not seen a baseball game there.
Okay.
And I've been to the Astrodome, but I didn't watch a baseball game there.
See, that's how I am with the Pacers Stadium. We went to when the new one got made. It was probably like 3 years in or something. We went there for a vacation one time, but it was summertime, and my dad was like, "Hey, you guys want to see a Fever game?" And we're like, "No." So we just went inside and checked out the gift shop and stuff.
Well, I also went to the Pfizer Forum, which is where the Bucks play, but not for a game, just like to see it. And then I just had it. I've been to Toyota Center and watched a game. That's where the Rockets play.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to the Edwards Jones Dome and watched the Rams play.
Yeah, I've watched them play there.
But I've never even been to Arrowhead.
Yeah, I've been there once. They played the Rams one time. Yeah, because I watched the Rams Chiefs play there. Then Dad and I went and watched the Bears and the Rams play in St. Louis. Then we watched the Bears play the Falcons in Chicago. So, but I guess we'll see what the Bears are going to do with their new stadium. I don't even know what we're doing now.
Going to Indy. That's
Well,
what's going on.
I guess Illinois passed something, or they're talking about something now to try and keep the Arlington thing. I don't know. Who knows where they're going to be at.
Yeah.
It'd probably be easier to get to if they moved to Indiana, honestly.
They'll start be calling y'all the Flint Tropics or something.
And the Flint Trop.
Mega Bowl. Mega Bowl.
Of course, our faithful listener and emailer, Jimmy, has been to all the stadiums in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
I think he's been to if I remember right, I think he was a season ticket holder for the Browns.
Oh,
And
it would make sense.
He used to go to a lot of Indians and Cavs games. He even took my mom to a Browns game and a Cavaliers game. I don't think they ever went to an Indians game, but he went. I know they went to those two for sure.
I'll be damned. Where'd he go, Jimmy?
So that was like before they got married, like when they were still dating.
Oh yeah.
I knew.
Was that black coat Jimmy?
Yeah, trench coat Jimmy. Yeah,
Black trench coat Jimmy. Yeah.
I knew. Dad and Wade talk about. Were you there too, Alex, when they went and watched the Texans play the Rams when Fitzpatrick came in?
No,
I know those two talk about it.
Those two and Derek. There was three of them went to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about that watching that game.
See, what happened is Uncle Derek said that he would take us to see a, uh, a professional sports team if we wanted down there when he was living in Texas. But we had to fly down. Well, Wade, my mom wouldn't let Wade fly by himself. Wade's 5 years younger than I am. We were kids.
Yeah.
So, like, and we were going separately. It wasn't like he was paying for both of us to go at the same time. So, I went down there and got to watch a Rockets-Raptors game because T-Mac was playing for the Rockets at the time. So I wanted to see T-Mac, you know.
Yeah.
And so I got to see Yao Ming, I got to see T-Mac, I got to see Chris Bosh. So I got to see I got to see a pretty good game and some, like, you know, well, 3 Hall of Famers.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
But Wade picked to go to a football game, and that was the Texans-Rams game. But the reason your dad went is because Wade had to fly with somebody.
Yeah, he can't just fly by himself.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm trying to think. I think I would have been 14 or 15 probably.
So it would have been like 9, 10.
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't put a 9 or 10-year-old on playing by themselves.
Well, not only that, but like depending on where you're flying into, I don't know where Wade flew into, but like Houston and Dallas's airports are huge.
Yeah, him trying to wander around. And...
Yeah, because you can't go all the way to the plane to pick him up.
No, you have to wait.
Yeah, so like he's got to find his way out to. That's just not.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you can hire people to like fly with your to take care. Like I think there's like it's not like hire somebody to fly, but like you pay a little bit extra, and it's like
they direct.
They have a special ticket, and they so they have to keep track of your kid. I'm pretty sure that's what Marshall used to do with Eden, because Eden had to fly back and forth between Marshall and his ex. Because he was putting her on planes when we were little.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, doesn't matter. I think we wrap this episode up. We're really going off the tangent here.
It's all right. It's bringing sports and stadium talk a little bit. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, thanks for tuning in to this Seattle episode. I think it was a pretty good one. And tune in next week for one of the big dogs. Chicago is up.
Chicago.
And thanks for tuning in to Sports the NEMO Way.